Today we're going to be testing out Stormrazor's unique passive effect on the Statikk Shiv and the rapid fire cannon. We're going to be getting some numbers and seeing how much more damage it allows the Statikk Shiv and the rapid fire cannon to do. And we're going to start out by getting just a baseline set of damage on each item. So first up is the Stormrazor. Go ahead and get those stacks up. And we're going to get a baseline damage for it. That baseline damage is going to be 33. So we're going to go ahead and jot that down as 33 for the base damage of the Stormrazor. Next up is going to be the Statikk Shiv. Now this item can crit or not crit, so there is going to be two different base damages depending on whether it crits or not. So first one is going to be 70 base damage. Now just to kind of help it to crit this time, we're going to add a little bit more crit to the build. So we had 70 base damage on the first one. We have 140 on that one. So we have 70 on the base and 140 on the base crit with the Statikk Shiv. I'll be selling all these items now. We're going to go ahead and test what the base damage on the rapid fire cannon is. We see that to also be 70, which is the same as the Statikk Shiv. However, of course, the rapid fire cannon cannot crit. Next up, we're going to try the Stormrazor with the Statikk Shiv. Now, the Stormrazor's unique passive should increase the damage by 35%. However, we're also wondering if the unique passive energized, if it's also going to add that 50 bonus magic damage to the hit as well. So we're going to go ahead and test that now.
A little bit closer.
We're also wondering how it's going to affect the crit, if it's going to be a higher number percentage-wise, or if it's going to add just what it would be. So the crit's going to be 189. Now we're going to test out and hope that it doesn't crit. And we got 94 for that base damage. So for the Stormrazor and the Shiv, we have a 94 base damage and 189 crit. Next up, we're going to go ahead and go Stormrazor and Rapid Fire Cannon. Again, hoping that it increases the damage by 35%, and also wondering if it will stack the 68 damage or 50 damage it says here on top of the Stormrazor. Or I'm sorry, on top of the fire cannon. So we got a base damage of 94 on that one. Now we're going to go ahead and take off the Stormrazor. Now we're going to do the Statikk Shiv and the Rapid Fire Cannon simply just to see if it can double the damage, which it shouldn't because it's a unique passive with the same name. But we're going to go ahead and try it anyway because we have you here and why not. That's going to do 140 for the Statikk Shiv crit. I mean, that right there pretty much tells us that it's not stacking. And right there it's 70 for the base. So we know right then that it's not going to change. Oop, I got my boots. It's not going to change the damage. It's either going to take one or the other. They have the same damage, but it's not going to use both of them. And I think we all kind of knew that already. So now we're just going to kind of go over the numbers. So with Stormrazor, we had 33 damage. With Statikk Shiv damage, for the base, we had 70. And with a crit, we had 140. And then the Rapid Fire Cannon damage was also a base of 70 damage, and of course that can't crit. With the Stormrazor and the Shiv damage, that increased it to 94. So if we were thinking that it added the 50 bonus magic damage from the unique passive energized to the Statikk Shiv, we would see higher damage than that if you also include the 35%. However, if you were to take 70 and multiply that by 0.35, which is the 35%, what you're going to get right on the money is 94. If you were to take the Statikk Shiv crit of 140 and times that by 0.35, you're going to get right on the dot 189. So what that tells us is that we're not getting the unique passive energized, so we're not getting that 50 bonus magic damage. It's taking the Statikk Shiv's unique passive energized, which is the 60 to 140 bonus magic damage. It's taking precedence and taking that into effect. So it's dropping the 50 bonus magic damage. However, we are still getting the 35% increased damage from the Stormrazor. Hey guys, as always, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. If you have an idea of an item you'd like tested or a champion's ability that you'd like tested, leave a comment below and I'll tag you in the video when I make it. And if you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.